Welcome to today's workout. You don't need any weight. All you need is some space, a mat if you have one, and that's it. So let's get started. First move we're going to do is a extension with our arm and alternating leg, and then we're going to bring those together in the middle and extend again. And we're going to stay using the same arm and same leg for about 30 seconds, and then we'll switch. Make sure you really engage that core and crunch it into the middle, and then use that leg and arm to extend out nice and long. Got 5 more seconds on this side, and then we'll switch. Ten more seconds here. All right, you can come up onto your feet. Here we're gonna do a squat, pulse twice, and then stand back up tall. Make sure when you're squatting, you're not letting your knees cave in, and you're keeping your chest up nice and tall. Fifteen more seconds here. Good job. Next up, we're going to do a Kersey lunge, and we're going to stay on one leg for 30 seconds, and then switch. Make sure that back leg comes out on a diagonal angle behind you. Got 5 more seconds, and then we'll switch sides. All right, other leg. Got 10 more seconds. Good. Now we're going to be on our backs. So you can come down to your mat, and you're going to do a crunch, and then you're going to alternate elbow to opposite knee. So make sure your shoulders are coming off the mat, and you're nice and controlled. About 5 more seconds. Good, and you can stay on your mat for this. We're gonna come into a glute bridge. So you raise your hips up to the sky, putting pressure into your heels, and then lower back down. If you wanna make this more difficult, you can take one leg off the mat and do alternating one-legged glute bridges. All right, and we're staying on our backs. Here we're gonna come up into a crunch, and we're gonna bring our legs up and then lower them back down to the ground. If this is too difficult, you can bring your hands underneath your hips and do a leg lower with your pelvis raised off your mat just a little bit. So nice and slow and controlled, both down and up. So you can come onto your knees and your hands. For this move, we're gonna bring our leg out behind us, all the way up, back down, and then back out to the side. And we'll stay with one leg, and then we'll switch after 30 seconds. So use that glute and the hamstring to lift the leg up as high as you can get it without twisting too much in your torso. Switch legs, so same thing, straight behind you, and then off to the side. All right, we're gonna move into plank dips. So you can come up onto your elbow and your feet into a side plank position. And then from here, I'm gonna drop the hips down, low, and bring them back up. You don't have to touch the floor with your hips. You can just come down a few inches and then bring them back up. Switch sides. Good. So you're gonna come up on your hands and your feet. You're gonna bring your knee into your chest and then kick it out up high behind you in a downward dog position. And we'll stay again on one side for 30 seconds and then we'll switch. So nice slow, use that core to bring that leg up. And then the glute, kick it up high behind you. And then we'll switch sides, same thing. All right, so we're gonna go into a lunge position. So stick your right leg out behind you, and we're gonna come down and we'll pulse here for 30 seconds. Make sure you get nice and low, and slow and controlled. More seconds. And switch. Alright, so still in standing position, we're going to pick one leg and we're going to do a nice straight down as far as you can go without bending your back, and then come back up. If you need to do this holding a chair or the wall, go for it. And then squeeze that hamstring and glute on that supporting leg. We'll switch legs now. Good. Now you can come back to your mat. You're going to kneel on one knee and out to the side on your same hand. And then you're going to bring out your opposite leg, lift it up, and lower it back down. Try and get it nice and high. And you just tap the floor with your toe. And switch sides. Good, so my camera died, so let's try this again. We're gonna move into a wide squat. We're gonna come down and pulse for 3 and stand back up. Make sure you get nice and low. Keep driving those knees out to the side. Keep your weight in your heels. 15 more seconds. All right, so you're gonna come down onto your mat. We're gonna do a leg raise. So legs come up, and then you're gonna come up and do 2 toe touches, or as high as you can go. So this should be nice and slow. Control those legs down and back up. Again, if this is too difficult, put your hands underneath your pelvis and you're gonna do a leg raise. Nice and slow. Make sure your lower back is staying in contact with your mat. About 10 more seconds. All right, good job everyone. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed that and we'll see you next time.